It's late and I'm sitting in the middle of a house that still echoes when I walk through. Boxes everywhere, nothing on the walls yet, and I keep asking myself the same question. What is independency? Or what do we call actual adulting? Sometimes it feels like walking through a maze with no clear exit, I think. Not in a dramatic way, but it's just confusing, you know? Like you keep moving forward, but you're never completely sure about if you're choosing the right path or the right direction. Growing up, life had a structure. My parents were really intentional about responsibility, organization, doing what needed to be done. Life felt a lot lighter then because the path already existed. The path was drawn for me. Yeah, I just simply had to follow it. But there's a moment when that structure just fades. And suddenly it's just you, your time, your money, your decisions, your mistakes. Mistakes probably most of the time when you're growing or when you're in your 20s. No manual, no sign that says you're doing well. Only the feeling that you have to keep going. Just going, even with the struggles. I have realized that part of freedom is learning how to reinvent yourself. And honestly, that's so much more vulnerable than people make it sound. Because choosing your own life also means carrying your own responsibilities. Sometimes I remind myself that I'm still young. I'm only 26. So many people at my age are still at home, still surrounded by familiar things, by comfort. And that's okay. Everyone has their path, and that's alright. But moving to the other side of the world made me grow up in ways I didn't expect. I'm still afraid sometimes. Afraid of everything I still have to do. Afraid of the promises I made to myself and to the people I love most, probably.
Dar un paseo, ponerte en movimiento y darte cuenta de que no estás sola con tu cabeza, que el mundo es gigante, que está lleno de seres vivos, que formamos parte de algo muchísimo más complejo y que sea cual sea tu camino o tu dirección, la encontrarás. No vas a pasarte el resto de tu vida estancada en un punto, así que sigue caminando, sigue paseando, descubre qué es lo que va a llegar próximamente y deja que las cosas lleven tiempo. El tiempo todo lo cura, no pasa nada, deja pasar tiempo, no seas impaciente. La segunda cosa que no falla es contárselo a alguien, decirlo en alto, hacer que se vuelva realidad, aunque eso asuste, pero te vas a dar cuenta de que cuando una persona te quiere y te escucha, te va a ayudar a moldear. Te va a ayudar a coger ese miedo, a darle una forma bonita y a que sea más transitable. Busca a esas personas que te acompañan en tu vida, que no te juzgan, que te hacen sentir acompañada y cuéntales tu movida. Sea una tontería o sea el mayor drama del mundo, sácalo de tu pecho y comparte.
When I was about to start university, my dad told me something that stayed with me. He said, follow what you truly love, because every morning you wake up inside that decision. Back then I thought independence meant freedom. Now I understand freedom carries weight too. It looks like saving for a washing machine, choosing cookware, planning bills, learning to build stability one small step at a time. They are tiny victories, but they feel huge. And I think that's part of growing. I used to imagine that one day everything will suddenly just make sense. That I will wake up feeling certain, a bit more grounded, ready, but that day never came yet. Instead, it happening in small steps, I think. Adulting is rarely glamorous. It's assembling shelves at midnight, reading the same instructions over and over, opening packaging of new cookware, getting frustrated and then laughing about it. It's finding beautiful in secondhand things, celebrating small victories, and slowly turning empty rooms into a home. Some days are just a routine, work, responsibilities, repetition. But in between, there are warm dinners, dancing in front of the mirror, songs in the kitchen, little moments that remind me that I'm still figuring out who I am while I'm living. Some days I question my choices. I wonder if I'm on the right path, if I'm enough, if things will have been easier if I just finish university back home and stay close to everything familiar, But I don't want to read any of it because every decision, as my dad say, even the confusing ones, painful ones, and impulsive ones, shape who I am becoming now. I still believe there is time for my dreams, time to keep studying, time to get where I want to be in my field, time to do something that actually makes me happy. I never imagined building a home will come with so many emotions, so many lessons, mistakes, and adjustments, and quiet little wins, Sometimes it feels less like building a home and more like building myself at the same time. And sometimes it feels strange, just strange, building a home so far from home. Not because of the place, because of the people, my people. I grew up surrounded by family and close friends, and I only realized how much that means once I left. I miss the random calls from my aunties asking if I want to come for lunch, my uncles wanting to sit and talk about life for hours. I miss the familiar noise of home, and more than anything, I miss my parents' hugs. Which is funny, because growing up I wasn't even that affectionate. I didn't think hugs matter much, or I don't know. But no. A hug from my parents, my sister, or my dogs. I think it will just change everything in me instantly. And after 2 years away of home, things change, relationships change. Life keeps moving for everyone. That's been one of the hardest parts probably. Realizing that while you're building a new life somewhere else, the old one keeps moving without you too. And everyone with that too. But I'm happy here. I'm happy here with my little victories, with my little wings. And to be honest, it hasn't been easy. Not at all. But having my partner beside me through all of these things, it has been everything for me. Building routines together, creating our own little support system far from home. Maybe that's why this place feels so emotional to build. Because it was never really about the couch or the shelves or the washing machine. It's about trying to create warmth again, recreating that feeling of home on the other side of the world. I'm learning that independence doesn't mean facing life alone. Sometimes it means choosing who you want besides you, while everything is still uncertain. And life keeps unfolding in simple ways, in simple things. Markets on Sundays, concert tickets on the table, walks by the ocean, conversation about the future. And to be honest, I don't have all the answers yet, but I'm moving. And maybe movement is enough. Maybe adulthood was never a destination. Maybe it is learning to walk through the maze and still choosing to build something meaningful along the way. Thank you for watching.